I'm 25% white, guys. So occasionally that 25 stands out in the stuff I'm into. Like, you know, I blame it on that 25 right there. That's that 25. Like, I want to bungee jump and skydive, but I want to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the pilot of the plane to jump out first. Then I want the instructor to jump out. I want to jump out last with no chute, catch the instructor on the free fall, pull his cord, then we come down together. That's that 25 right there. That's that 25 right there. If I hear a strange noise in the basement and or garage, I'll go check it out by myself. That's that 25 right there. That's that 25 right there. You know what I'm saying? People trust me with their stuff, man. That's that 25 right there. That's that 25 right there. I like to go on nature walks and or hikes, and instead of running from the grizzly bear or puma, I like to stand there and marvel at it and maybe bring the kids in closer so we can touch it and study it as a family, as a unit. Then we get mauled as a family. That's that 25 right there. That's that 25 right there. I like to go to the movie theater and shut the fuck up. That's that 25 right there. That's that 25 right there. I didn't pay all this money to hear Jamal and them in the back with the comment. Hey man, shut the fuck up, Jamal. Shit. Y'all see me watching Twilight, Breaking Dawn, Part 1. Y'all see me in here.
Like guys, we so tough all the fucking time. We don't know how to let shit go. And there's not a whole bunch of things in life worth dying over. Especially an argument with a stranger that you just met. Learn to let some shit go. You're not less of a man for walking away. I had to learn that the hard way. I'm in a toy store. I'm shopping for my little girl. I didn't see nothing that I like. Don't laugh, ma'am. All right, this really happened in my life, okay? I'm just toy shopping like a regular American. I turn because I didn't see nothing that I like. I get ready to walk off. In my haste to turn, I accidentally bumped this big-ass dude standing behind me. Now, I'm a grown-ass man, so I apologize like one. I say, my bad, big dog. I ain't see you right there. And you have a good one. And I walked off. Behind me, I heard, you better watch where you going, bitch. I was like, what? What'd you say, big man? He said, you heard me. Watch where you going, bitch. Now I want to fight. Because I walked in the store, 0 bitches. I'm not going to leave 2 of his bitches. I'll be damned. I didn't know he was a retarded man with special needs at the time. So I got ready to got my shit together real good, right? Come on. He cocked his way up in the air like this right here. And I ain't never seen nothing like that ever before in my life. So I looked up to see what it was. Pow! He brought it down real hard, hit me in between my eyebrows right here. I don't know if you ever been hit with this part right here, all across this part right here, but I was woozy as shit. He stumbled. I recovered from it. I fixed my glasses. I looked up. He had a brand new one waiting on me. Pow! Hit me in the same fucking spot. His accuracy was amazing. He was precise as shit. So now I'm drunk at this point. I want to tackle him, but now it's 3 of his ass, and I can't decide on which one I'm gonna go for. And before I could get that one in the middle, he tricked me again and got that thing ready. And I don't know why I looked up, but I did. Pow! And he brought it down. And at that point, I just didn't know what to do, so I blew the little safety whistle until his chaperone came to get him the fuck off of me. I just laid down, balled up, and blew the little orange whistle until the people came. And honestly, I feel like y'all judging me right now, Chicago. Tell you what I did do though. I stole his fucking move. That's what you do when you lose a fight. You take what they did to win, you add it to your repertoire. You fuck with me now, I get that thing ready for your forehead.
Got this buddy who calls me every weekend. Hey, do you want to go skydiving? No. Because here's the thing, man. You don't get your own parachute. They just like strap you to a stranger. But he's like, no, he's not a stranger, man. Trained professional. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on in his personal life, you know? Can I at least see the medicine cabinet? Make sure there's no antidepressants in there before I pay $200 to jump with Ron, you know? So I Googled how many people die a year with a professional on their back. It's a lot. About 20 people a year hit the ground. Yeah. And every article says the same thing. 2 men fell to their death as parachute fails. And I'm like, Sure, there's some lawyers failing to get joint custody. I want to go, dude. I just feel like I'd have to interrogate him the whole flight up. It's like, hey, how long you been doing this? 3 years? All right, was this plan A? That's a wedding ring. How's that going? Well, we're about to find out. My biggest fear is just being at 10,000 feet, just like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. And the guy on your back's just like, she took everything! You know? Now you got like 30 seconds to talk him out of it. You're like, you can see your kids on the weekend, please! I got a 2-bedroom! And I found out they only make $40 a jump. Yeah. What's the average parking ticket in LA? Like 68 bucks? This guy wakes up to a parking ticket. Now he's on the way to the airfield like, man, I gotta jump out of a plane twice just to pay for this. You don't think he's thinking about that? On his 2-minute free fall? Takes a girl out to a date. She doesn't call him back. Now he's just falling. I ordered the calamari. Bah. It's over.
It's hard being a man. Women don't understand that. As a man, you gotta be tough. Every situation, you can't be tough in. Like this summer, I don't know what happened this summer, but the spiders collectively had a meeting. They said we're gonna have random spider webs all over the city. I don't know what it is, but it was so many random spider webs and walkways this summer. Like, and a random spider web is the worst thing a confident man can walk into. Because if you walking confident, you walking unguarded. You like this. And now you're waiting to see where the spider is, because that's what this is. Where's it at? Where's it at? I walked into your home, I ruined your day's work. I know you want to bite me, where you at? You gotta be tough. You gotta be tough. And the only thing we get at certain scary moments in our time is man up, that's what you got. And it be little moments. It don't be nothing big. It just be little man moments when you're by yourself. Look at your tough bed right now. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You ever been in the basement and the light switches over there, but it's dark? You try to manly walk through, but the last step's like, almost got a monster attacking the darkness. Good thing this light saved me. I was trying to be tough, but in the middle, it got a little scary out there. I had to quickly cut the light on. It happened when you're by yourself. It be little moments where you just get a little untough. You're in the shower, naked, house empty. It seems like soon as you put the soap on your face to wash your face, you hear something outside the shower. Now you're in there trying to be tough, wet and vulnerable at the same time. Hey! Hey, I showered with a gun, motherfucker. Now you tiptoeing out the shower, butt naked. That's not how you want to wind up on the first 48. That is not the crime scene you want to wind up on the first 48. He was wet and dead with a plunger. I can see scared of the dark in his face. I can see.
It's good to be back in LA. I've been traveling a lot. I was in New York recently, and I told my mom that I was going to New York, and she was like, don't go to Central Park. There's a lot of dead bodies there. I was like, Mom, stop watching Law & Order SVO. Also, what episode are you on? I love that show. Right? I love SVO. You guys watch SVO? Right? Who doesn't watch SVO, right? Like, it's been on for 32 years. I love that show. Like, I could be having a bad day, and I come home, and I put on USA, and I look for, like, a marathon, and as soon as I hear that dun-dun, it brings peace to my soul. Like, it's my jam. But it's got me thinking that I would be a terrible police detective, because they show these detectives Olivia Benson, Detective Stabler, Detective Hot Latino Guy. They show them in these adrenaline-pumping situations. They're chasing a perp down an alley. All of a sudden, they trip and fall. They just get back up and start chasing him again. Has anybody here ever fallen before? It hurts. You guys. If I trip and fall down, I'm staying down. For a while. Rubbing my knee. I will be the cop that calls in like, officer down. Officer down. Are you shot? No, but I need some Neosporin. Hurry. There's little rocks in it.
I'd bring back laws the way things used to be. None of this nonsense with people saying, oh, I'm offended by what he said. Well, all right, then I'll take care of that shit for you. We're gonna get rid of that thing, timeout. Nobody hits their kids. Fuck that. I'm gonna pass a law. Either you hit your kids or we hit them for you. You understand? Because I had timeout when I was a kid. It was how much time I was out when my mother punched me in the fucking head. That was timeout. My mother would swing. You're out! And look at me, how nice I grew up. My father used to say crazy shit when I was a kid. You ever hear this when you were younger? I'm gonna knock you into next week. Remember that? I'll knock you into another week. I was such a wise ass. I'd say, good, I got a test on Wednesday. Hit me hard. Toys are all watered down for kids so they don't get hurt. My favorite toy when I was a kid was a slip and slide. You remember slip and slide? Yeah, but I had the type of father that wouldn't buy us the toy because he said he could make it better. So my father made our slip and slide. We had hefty bags, duct tape, Prel shampoo, baby oil, and a garden hose. And you didn't slip or slide. You took off like a fucking rocket. And the whole time you were sliding, you were crying because the Prel shampoo was burning your eyes. You had no idea where you were going till you hit a parked car. Your parents were laughing, going, do it over. Y'all remember the game Clue? Yeah, well, we never played that. No Italian family plays a game called Clue. Imagine my family playing Clue. Who did it? I don't know. I didn't see nothing. Don't get me wrong, people. I like California, but I miss when I lived in the city. When I lived in New York City, a man ordered a cup of coffee like a man back in the day. You got your coffee at a diner, and you knew the guy working there. You told him, Anthony, how you doing? Listen, let me get a cup of coffee. I want it dark and sweet. I'll take it to go. Nice, like a gentleman. Wasn't that classy? Because I'm sorry, nowadays you walk into a Starbucks, you're a little gay as soon as you walk in that door. I don't get my coffee at Starbucks. There's nothing on that menu. I'm gonna say like a tough guy. I ain't saying none of that shit. I don't say none of that shit. First time I ever got a cup of coffee at a Starbucks was here in Hollywood, California, right? And I just moved here from New Jersey. So when I went walking in the door, I was standing there like this. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's nice to be here at your coffee shop and whatnot. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. I'd like to get one of the large, I'd like to have one of those large, may I have a latte? Yes, with foam, please. Foam. Oh my God, I love foam. It tickles my nose when it rises up on the top of the cup. It's so silly. And I would like a splash of hazelnut splash. And I need a cardboard protector for around the cup. It's called a Java jacket. I would like a Java jacket. And my name is Michael. If you write it on the cup, I'll wait over there for you to call me. You just go, Michael, and I'll come skipping along to my latte. I'm Mike Marino. Vote Marino 2020.
I was dancing recently, and this one song came on that I always listened to when I was in high school growing up. It's called the Cha Cha Slide by DJ Casper. You guys know this song? Cool. People laughed when I brought it up because they already know. They're like, that's the song about instructions. That's the... That's the song, which is really weird when you think about that as a song, right? Because like instructions aren't lyrics, right? Song just says slide to the left, you slide to the left. It says one hop this time you do one hop. It says Charlie Brown, only like some people know what to do, you know? I was thinking about that, I'm like, that's not lyrics, you know? I can't do that in stand-up comedy. I can't get up here just telling straight up, just whack jokes and then just expect, I can't be like, hey man, why Garfield hate Mondays? He ain't got no job, one laugh this time. That's not how it works. But the song comes on, the Cha-Cha Slide, you hear that song, you do it, right? You feel that nostalgia and you just do it because you realize it's been such a long time since you got funky. Everybody clap your hands and then you just do it, you know? And you start dancing, then you keep dancing, then you keep dancing, and then you keep dancing. And that's when you eventually get to the point where you think to yourself, yo, how long is the Cha-Cha Slide? And that's when DJ Casper gets back on the mic and goes, now it's time to get funky. And that's what you thought you were doing the whole fucking time? And you realize DJ Casper does not give a fuck about the song, he just wants to make humans bend to his will, right? The song gets all the way up to 6 hops, you're like, 6 hops? I'm a fucking adult, why I'm doing 6 hops? I have bad knees, what the fuck? But it makes you do it, it's got that little like, every time it tells you to do something, it sounds like the song's like verbally berating you, so the song's just like, bitch, 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 bitch. You're like, okay, I'm hopping, just don't hurt my family. I swear to God, the song's like, how low can you go? You're like, this is rock bottom! Cha-Cha Slide is so long. The song is so long that by the end of it, you just want to climb on top of a tall building and just be like, one hop this time.